Hey singers, avoid shouting for those high notes. Stop yelling to reach those high notes. You see, there was a time after singing with the mass choir on Friday nights, I would lose my voice for the next 2 or 3 days before it comes back. And it kept happening again and again. I think it was 2009-ish to 2010. All right, but guess what? When I was led to the proper technique, I never lost my voice anymore. And that's the same technique I'm teaching you here. So if you are a student of the Vocal Lexicon, happy are you, because the technique I teach is gonna make you preserve your voice. It's gonna make you sound fresh even after singing for a long time. You still sing and it sounds like you've not even sang at all.
If you can talk, you can sing. There is really nothing to it.
Breathe in, breathe out, add a little vibrato. You said anyone can sing, but you gotta be consistent.
Know your do re mi is just like 1, 2, 3.
You will be the best and you will sing so well. It's time to sing with Frank at TBL.
Before we go any further, it's great to look at, what technique is all about. And you know what? I have my book here. This one, it's called Sing Like a Pro, the ultimate guide to finding your voice. And I'll go straight to, because we have to know what technique is really all about. So technique is all about using your vocal registers. But before then, let me read from here. It says, what is good vocal coordination? Good vocal coordination is what technique is all about. How you coordinate your voice to give you the best results and to keep you from shouting or yelling when you sing. Okay, now listen to this. It is using the proper technique in singing. The result is that singing would be easier, less tension, and very enjoyable. Did you know back then, singing was never enjoyable to me? In fact, anytime I think of singing, it's like a nightmare. I'm like, oh my God, not again, not again. Because I knew I was gonna lose my voice again. The next day, Saturday, Sunday, and then maybe Monday starts to recover. You see that? So, this will boost your confidence. Your confidence will soar to another level when you know what you are doing. Amazing. Amazing. And then we talked about registers. You have to know your registers. You have to know your chest voice. You have to know your mixed voice. You have to know your head voice. You have to know the others. And this is what's going to help you sing with technique, okay? How do you get to know them? We'll get to that, okay? But first of all, I'd like to talk to you. There'll be exercises, some free exercise towards the end of this video, towards the end of this episode. So stay tuned. But let's talk about something really, really important. You see, high notes are often where singers forget their technique. They can sing with technique when they're low down there in their comfort zone, but singing is so dynamic in nature. It's not like talking. I could use 1 or 2 notes and I'm okay, all right? I don't talk to you like this and then maybe talk to you like this the next time. You see, it's just 2 notes around each other. That's it. But when it comes to singing, whether you are a tenor singer or you are an alto kind of voice or you are soprano kind of voice, your voice range is not just 1 note, it's not 2 notes, it's not even 3, it's up to even 20. Some are really high and some are really low. So there's no escaping not singing with technique because music works that way. So as a melody climbs, tension creeps in and the body reacts quickly. The chin lifts, the neck tightens, and the breath locks. And suddenly the singer is pushing. And you know what? What began as singing turns into shouting at the notes. Now this reaction is natural to so many singers, but it is also what stops the notes from working properly. Now write this down. High notes don't need more force. They need better coordination. In reality, they actually require less weight, more coordination, and greater efficiency. So don't you ever think that all these singers who are really good singers and sing really high, they are applying weight on the high notes? No. It sounds like that, but in reality, it's not like that. So don't you go, hey! No. Don't add more weight to it. You see, by the time you start working with exercises like lip rolls, tongue trills, and other exercises, which we're gonna do shortly, okay? Maybe towards the end of this video. The more you do it, the more it rearranges your coordination in here. But like I said, we'll come to that. So stop pushing, okay? Pushing or yelling at high notes often leads to a tight throat and a raised larynx. All these things create tension. It also leads to a strained or unstable sound. That's what makes you sound horrible when you sing high notes. You see, when you sing high notes and all these things are happening, your throat is tight, your larynx is raised, your chin is raised, you're producing a strained and unstable sound. You know, it causes you to lose control of the notes up there when you're yelling. And that's why a lot of singers, you know, sing or sound pitchy up there or sing off key. A well-produced high note feels lighter, not heavier. So don't forget that, okay? I'll explain right now the misleading feeling or effort. Now, when you hear singers sing high notes, it's easy to assume higher notes need more power. And you're listening, and it seems like that's what they're doing. I fell into that trap that time when I was struggling, because whenever I want to practice singing, you know, my thought was, when I listen to them, it sounds like they are pushing, they are adding more weight, it's really intense. And I tried to do the same thing. And guess what? I struggle, and the same things I talked about right now, tight throat, raised larynx, higher chin, vein around the neck, they all happen, and the sound was horrible, very horrible. No wonder a lot of singers don't like listening back to themselves. So it's kind of misleading to judge that what you're hearing is a bigger and more intense note. No. Don't conclude that they sound bigger and more intense. In a well-trained voice, the opposite is actually what happens. When you sing with technique, the vocal folds work more efficiently, not harder. So when you start practicing or training with these exercises, it causes you to think of the higher notes as easier, not even harder. So the same way you think of the low notes is how you think of the high notes. You don't think that, oh my goodness, here comes the high note. Oh my God, I gotta apply power, I gotta push. No, these exercises will reprogram your voice to make you think the high notes are easy as the low notes as well. And when you begin to sing with technique, airflow becomes more focused, not heavier. And this is what actually generally improves your breath control. Also, when you begin to sing with technique, the body releases excess tension instead of adding pressure. So always remember this. Trying to push a high note works against how the voice is designed to function. And I dare say it works against how sound was designed to function. A simple thing like a keyboard or a piano demonstrates this very effectively. Now, when I play a note down here, did you hear that? It sounds deeper, it sounds heavy, yeah? And when I play it up here, it sounds lighter, less tension, less heavy, right? So the keyboard or piano is already programmed the way sound should work. So if that's the case, then it's surely the same with your voice. Why do you then push to reach this note? Why don't you just copy the keyboard? Because this is what the law of sound is. The higher you go, the faster the vibration, the thinner the sound. The lower you go, the thicker it gets. Listen to this. Okay, 1 octave down, it gets deeper, right? It gets thicker, and then we have a really thick note there, down there. So this is exactly what happens when you push. When singers force high notes, several things tend to go wrong all at once. Too much air pressure prevents free vibration of the vocal cords. And I'm sure you know what vocal cords is. It's right in here in your larynx, okay? Those two vocal folds that vibrate as air comes out of your lungs. And that's where the sound happens. You can actually hear the vibration when you do the vocal fry. And also when you push, the larynx lifts, reducing stability. The tongue pulls back, restricting space. You see, when your tongue is pulled back, it kind of blocks the passage area of air, your oral cavity. It kind of chokes it. But your tongue should be relaxed. So when you push, that's what happens. Your tongue pulls back, restricting the space you have there. And also the jaw tightens, limiting resonance. This is why with all these, happening when you sing, singing doesn't sound enjoyable, does it? But the good news is singing was designed to be enjoyable if you follow the law of sound. So when you push, the result is a strained, inconsistent sound that can even become painful eventually. You might hit the note sometimes, yeah, but it won't be reliable. You can't do it over and over and over and over again because you're always pushing. Sometimes you hit it, sometimes you don't. And when you don't, it's always pitchy. And that leads me to how high notes should actually feel. Now, healthy notes often feel kind of surprising instead of effortful. They feel lighter than expected. Yeah, that's what I actually mean by surprising. Like, oh, I just hit that note and it was effortless. Yeah, it feels focused rather than wide. You know what I mean? Like when I played this note at the bottom here, it feels this wide, right? But when I kept going up, it kept getting or sounding thinner. Listen to this one. Ooh, so it sounds like it starts like this at the base and it begins to close up, get thinner and thinner and thinner, just like a triangle. And that's how sound works. That's how it should be when you sing, okay? Not the opposite. Not start like this at the base and then as you go up, it begins to go further away. No, you're doing it wrong. So high notes should be supported by steady breath, not pressure, okay? Steady breath. Learn to release the breath in the right quantity. And that's a different subject. We'll talk about that maybe in a separate video. Now, high notes should feel free in the throat and jaw. You see, you would even find yourself being able to sustain even longer because now you're controlling the breath. So rather than reaching for the notes, it can feel like the sound floats or spins upward with ease when you sing the right way. So here are some helpful adjustments we can start making, okay? To move away from pushing and towards efficient singing, try these shifts. Think up and forward, not up and push. Imagine the sound moving forward out of your face instead of being forced upward, okay? And then the next thing is let the sound lighten as you go higher. Avoid carrying a heavy speech-like tone into your upper range. And I'm sure you must have heard me mention, don't pull up chest voice. That's exactly what I mean, okay? And next, stay connected to the breath. Keep airflow steady. Don't hold it back or blast out. And then the next thing, start practicing keeping your body relaxed. If your neck, jaw, or shoulders are tense, your voice will reflect it. Yeah! You see, just like that. Your chin up, your shoulders like this, tension everywhere. So learn to relax when you sing. So here's a simple reset exercise. If you notice yourself pushing for a high note, simply reset. Return to a comfortable lower pitch, okay? So leave that high note, come back down. And then use a lip roll or lip trill or tongue trill, right? And you do it for a while. Do it for a while. So I'm going to show you what a lip trill or lip roll is. So lip roll is when the lips are rolling and sound is coming out at the same time. And we're going to do it on a scale, okay? So the scale is but we're going to do. Now, ladies, you can do the high octave. All right? That's lip rolls. Now there's another one exactly like lip rolls. What I mean exactly is it helps you achieve the same goal. It's called tongue trill. So if you find it difficult to do lip rolls, try tongue trill. Tongue trill is when you place your tongue at the back of your top row teeth, like this, yeah, and then you go with a D, a nice D. You go. So on the scale again, it sounds like this. Again. One more time. And that's it. Okay, so do it for a while. Then gently, not forcefully, gently slide back up to the higher notes. Maintain the same ease all the way throughout, okay? Don't ever think again that the high note is harder than the low note. Think of both the same. Now, this helps train your voice to treat high notes as a natural extension, not something separate or difficult. Choose patience over force. You can't force your way into a free, reliable high note. No way, no way. But actually, you can build it over time through consistent light practice, gentle exploration of higher notes, repetition of efficient habits. With time, your voice adapts to this new way of singing. Notes that once upon a time used to feel strained would begin to feel accessible. Learn to restrain your voice. Your voice responds to what you repeat. I'll say that again. Your voice responds to what you repeat. If you've spent years pushing, your muscles would expect it. To change that, you need to consistently practice. Practice ease and efficiency until it becomes your default mode of singing whenever you open your mouth. This isn't about forcing change, it's about restraining coordination step by step. Now, I have a course called Singing with Freedom. Not too long, not too cumbersome, straight to the point, but very efficient. It's helped thousands of singers discover their voice and sing with ease. So it's going to help you step by step. It's called Singing with Freedom. You require a step-by-step organized course like that to help you reprogram the way you sing. So are you ready? So let's start from one, humming. Okay, so place your tongue at behind your top row teeth actually and go that's it. So are you ready? Now the male singers can start from 1, but the female singers just wait till I get to 7, okay, and then you can start, because naturally the male singers sing low. Okay, and the male singers also, when I reach a height you find it difficult to continue, just stop, okay, and let the ladies carry on. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Now, in the exercise Singing with Freedom, I'll go all the way up and come back down. So for the male singers, where you stopped, you can join back there and go all the way down with me. So the next one we're going to do is lip rolls, okay? So it sounds like this. On the same scale. So are you ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, we're nearly there, 18, and that's it. All right, simple, but this is just the beginning, okay? As we advance, you're gonna come to longer scales that's gonna help you to start controlling your breath. Yeah, we call that breath control. But yeah, let's just begin, okay, to build this amazing technique that's gonna help you sing with ease. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you have any question, don't forget to ask, put it in the comment section or the email, all right? Don't forget to click the like button and also the subscribe button. There is a special join button just below this video. By clicking it, you become a very special member of this community, of this channel, all right? And you get some benefits as well, like access to videos before they are released, access to pegs, people will see a badge beside your name. So let's go, keep practicing, okay? See you next time.
If you can talk, you can sing. There is really nothing to it.
Breathe in, breathe out, add a little vibrato. You said anyone can sing, but you gotta be consistent.
Know your do re mi is just like 1, 2, 3.
You will be the best and you will sing so well. It's time to sing with Frank and